Hey everyone, how you doing? Well, I've just finished the second version of the dashboard, the version 1.2, alright? And I've made some important changes in this version because I figured out that Papyrus gives us an option to gather the information at 288 Hertz. In the first version, I was getting 36. That's why that not it does not look so smooth, but now it does. But we have to talk a little bit about performance. I want to show you really fast how much data it is getting uh, in each second. Okay, this is the app built to that runs in the background of the Papar in of the Dashgoody. I'm gonna run the game here for just about 1 second, and I'm gonna pause, and you're gonna see how much data it will get until the pause. All right, so let's pause right here. Alright, all this data is just for the second that the game was running when not paused. Okay, and it reads really fast. That's a lot of lines. That's a lot of data. And that's a lot of data. Okay, and game is paused. Né? Alright. Then if you're gonna see, that's really a lot. It was causing me a little bit of issues with the performance. My FPS was getting some big drops, and my PC is average. I mean it has about 10 years old. Uh, it's not the best PC, but I know there are people that have a lot better PCs than mine, and I know as well that some people have uh, worse PCs than mine. So I had to figure out how I could make it work. Just some numbers. This is the data I was getting in the first version for each second. Uh, it's not for each second. A lot of this for each second. I mean, there was 74 lines. I had to reduce this to 39, but everything I have excluded was not being used until now. So I decided to make it better for the performance, and now we had the 36 hertz, and now we have 288. If we multiply this, you're gonna see that this this uh, multiplied to 74 was giving us 2600 data per second for each second. And then in the new version, if I have kept the 74 lines, we would have this 74 21,000. That is a lot. Now that I've reduced this to just 34 39, I guess, if I'm not wrong. That's just 11,000 for each second. So as you can see, that's a lot of data, and I had to remake a lot of things. And so I'm gonna show you one important change I've made that is in here. You can now choose the update interval in milliseconds. All right. What does that mean? This app uh, this app has its update rate, its own update rate that is what is updating the widgets, as you know. And here you can change how frequently it will gonna update. All right. If you choose to type to utilize one use one, it will update just as fast as can be in 28 hertz, 288 hertz. And if you reduce this, put 2 in here, it's gonna be half of the speed, and so on. If you're having some trouble with your FPS, I suggest you to use something like 80 or something like 32 16. All right, but you can put here 1 to 1000, so you can test how good it is going to be for you. If higher numbers will reduce the smoothness of the widgets, but if you want to use and you're having some trouble, you can choose higher numbers in here. All right, then apply it, and it must work so well. Here I've shown to you in the preview In the another tutorial, it's your name, just save, it's your game path, you don't need to use here, but if you want, that's easier for you because you have to use this app before you run the game, okay? So you have to start it before you run the game. So let me show you what is new in the widgets. I've made this radar in here. It will gonna spot the cars that are close to you. I have to say that we're gonna spot just the two closest cars from you relative to your position, because I cannot gather all the cars. If you're running with 40 cars, I cannot gather 40 position of the 40 cars in real time in 280 hertz. Alright, so we're gonna just show to you the two closest cars from you. Okay, if there's some car in the back here and another in the front, you're gonna show. If there's another in the front, two cars in the front of you that is close, then the back one will disappear, and might here I'm gonna show you how it's working. Okay, but it's always the two close cars from you. And I've made this graph that's the throttle and braking through the time. I really like this. I'm not use this too much, but I like to see another people using it so I can see how they brake and accelerate in the corners and etc. And I really like to see it. Sometimes I like to use it. This one I don't like to use too much because I like how much immersive this game is, so I just like to use in the mirror. But it can help you sometimes if you put somewhere in here, alright, to track the cars that are near to you. Maybe you can avoid a yellow flag, I don't know, and see some wild 3 wide. Okay, so let's run it and I'm gonna show to you. Everything must work just fine, how we've done. Okay, so let's play here and I'm gonna show you how it is going. Let's see. Remember, your name must be the name in here, just as felt good. You can see this in the first tutorial I've made, alright, for you. I'm gonna put here a race so you can see how it is working. Okay. Oh, I forgot to run the app again, I guess. If it does not work, just restart it and it must work just fine. I'm gonna pick my widgets and hope that work, and that's working just fine. As you can see, my FPS is pretty good now. I have just 14 cars in the session. Okay, and it is stable in how much good it can be. So as you can see, it's working just good. The graph when I accelerate, okay, as you can see as well, the widgets are so much smoother. The RPM indicator and the throttle and braking, it looks so much better right now. Okay, in this method I'm gonna do some shading here so you can see the radar. The radar has a little bit of delay, okay, because I had to smooth the position of the cars because it was changing so fast and was flickering a little bit. But as you can see, it's working fine and it's really good for some situations. I want to improve this radar later. I don't want it to be delayed, but I figured out that sometimes, many times, it is faster than your spotter. So yeah, I think maybe it's a good widget for you to use. Well, just how it should work, it's working. My FPS is good. The radar is good. As you can see, it changed to the front car. It was the car behind, and it changed to swap to the front car. I'm gonna put my car in a really bad situation here so you can see. Okay, now the the car behind me is the closest, so it changing again. Okay, everything's working good. Everything in here is working good. It must work just as good as the first one. Alright, just for you see, I'm gonna put here 100, apply, and hope that works the first time. So you can see the difference between 1 and 100. I'm gonna pick my widgets again, and as you can see, that's not smooth at all. Okay, but it can improve your FPS if you still want to use it. Some widgets that are updated just sometimes, like my race, that's updating just in the lap crossing, you can still use, and you have this delay of 100 milliseconds will not affect you so much. Okay, temperature as well, that's gonna change through time, the colors, and you may not see the difference between 1 and 100. Okay, but you can test numbers like 16, 32, and you might be good. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the new widgets. You can download just in the shop here, as you have downloaded in the first time. Here is the explanation of everything, so you can see here. And for the shop, just the same you have made so far in the first time. Give your name, your email, check that you're not a robot, and you can get it for free. Okay, if you have some suggestions or some feedback, you can post for me in here, and we're gonna discuss this. If you need any help, you can message me as well. I'm gonna help you with anything you need. Okay. Oh, just one last thing I forgot to tell to you. You can change how it looks. The radar. To be told, you can change almost any image I use, because that's in here in the resource. So you can change it. If you want to put your painting in this car, you can put it in here. I'm gonna show you how to make it. Okay. If you take a close in here, there's radar driver, that's you, that's your car, and there's a radar opponent, that's the opponents I've made so far. And if you want to use something like this, as you can see, I just put some stripes in here, some car painting. Or if you can change, or you wanna change the opponents too, you just have to substitute this in here. Okay, replace this in here. So give this the same name that is here. It have to be the same name. You cannot pick another name and put in here, and replace it, and replace it again, and then we run the game. You're gonna see that right now your paintings here, so you can just customize this as you wish. Okay, and I think that is good. So the radar has your own car, you might want it, and as you can see, now the opponents are just the lines, and how you can change this frame in here as well. But it has to be, everything has to be the same size that already is being used. Okay, if you want to customize it, you have to keep the same dimensions. So as you can see here, the cars are 13 to 35. Okay, and here are all names we are using in the widgets. You can just change it if you want. Okay, to have more your how you like it. And that's it for now. Okay, thank you guys.